Hi students, this is Mrs. Edwards in Guidance. Today I'm going to talk with you about using Career Navigator to complete a career interest assessment. We're going to start by logging in, and then we'll kind of go from there, and I'll kind of walk you through different options that you have. So you're going to first need to go to cooternavigator.com. That's KUDERNAVIGATOR.com. And you're going to then log in here. You should already, if you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, you should already have an account created. If you don't, then I do have a video linked on the guidance page showing you how to create an account. And if you did create an account, but maybe you don't remember your username or password, you can contact either your counselor or your homeroom teacher, and they will be able to give you your username. And then once you have that, you can just click on Forgot Login Information and put in your username, and they will retrieve your password for you. But for the time being, we're going to assume that you remember that and that you have an account set up. Again, if you don't, you'll need to watch a different video first. It's a very simple process to get set up. So we're going to go ahead and log in with our existing account, pending that we remember that. And we're going to go ahead and log in. So now from here, we're going to go ahead and select on the side here, Learn About Myself. Again, you can see there are a variety of different links at the top here. Learn About Myself, Explore Occupations, Plan for Education, Plan for Work, Find a Job, and My Portfolio. So lots of great tools to take a look at later. Learning About Myself, for our purposes today, is what we're going to click on. And so you can see at this point in time, I've completed 0 tasks. Okay, so I'm going to get started with those tasks by taking assessments. So today, after we click on Learn About Myself, we're then going to click on Take an Assessment. So once we click on that, we're going to have 3 assessments to choose from, and you can see they're extremely short. The first listed career interest assessment is 9 minutes in length. The skills confidence assessment is 7 minutes in length, and the work values assessment is 4 minutes. And you can take these as many times as you would like. I would recommend taking them at least once a year because, as you know, your interests will change, your skills and your confidence in your skills will change, and your work values will change. For today's purposes, at the very least, I would like you to take 9 minutes and complete the career interest assessment. So what does this do? Basically, it will connect your top interests with career clusters. So you're simply going to select the activities that you like to do most, ranking them from most to least. So a very simple process. So to get started, you just simply click on Start. And then from there, they were asking you to choose the highest level of education you plan to achieve after high school. So, you can select anything ranging from high school graduation to a doctorate or professional degree or anything in between. For my purposes, I'm going to select master's degree, which is 4 years plus additional college after that. So after I've selected that, it will tell me my current school is DeKalb High School. My current grade level is 11th. And then I'm going to select Start Assessment. If any of this information here is incorrect, you can go ahead and go to your profile under Homepage, and you can edit your profile to make sure this information is accurate. Or just click here, actually. If this is not correct, update your profile. It'd be helpful if I actually read the screen, So select Update Your Profile if this information is not correct. So if it is, and you've selected your highest level of education you wish to pursue, you will then select Start Assessment. And again, it's very, very simple. Basically, you're going to read over the activities, decide which of the 3 you would prefer to do most, and select first under that one, and then select second under the one you'd prefer to do next. So they give you an example. They list 3 tasks here: read to a sick person, calculate the tips people should leave at a restaurant, and write a children's book in rhyme. So this person selected calculate tips people should leave as the first thing they'd want to do out of these. The second thing they'd like to do is read to a sick person, and the thing they'd like to do least of all would be write a children's book in rhyme. So from there, you will go ahead and select next. Now, one of the things they note is that some of the activities that they're going to list would involve a certain amount of skill or training. And in those cases, they want you to imagine that you have had that necessary training or experience. So please remember there are no right or wrong answers here. So they have the first question is the example we just reviewed. Read to a sick person, calculate the tips people should receive or leave at a restaurant, write a children's book in rhyme. So for my purposes, I'm going to say the thing I'd want to do most would be write a children's book in rhyme. Second would be read to a sick person. And then third is calculated automatically because that's the only one left. Calculate the tips people should leave. And then I select next. And so you can see I'm already 3% done, and that took me really, if I was going through it at my own pace, that would take me probably at the most a few seconds. So you'll go through a series of these, and then when you're done, you'll be able to select save. You can always start over. If you need to review the instructions again, you can do that. You could exit and finish later if you really would need to, but you should have more than sufficient time to complete this today. You can see if you need to see the instructions in Spanish, that is also available to you. So once you finish with that, you'll be able to see that you can view assessment results here. And another thing to keep in mind is you can view occupations suggested by your assessments. So once your assessment is finished for the career interest inventory, you'll be able to click on this and it will give you different occupations to consider based on your career interests. Again, at the very least, I would expect you today, or I am requiring you today rather, to complete the career interest assessment. Again, that's only 9 minutes, so you have really more than sufficient time to go on and complete also the skills confidence assessment, which is only 7 minutes in length, and the work values assessment, which is only 4 minutes in length. So I really, really hope you take the time to think about your future and to complete all 3 of these. Again, once you're finished, I would then highly recommend going over here to the side under Learn About Myself. On the side here, selecting View Occupations Suggested by Assessments, because that's a really great place to start exploring occupations. And again, there's also a tab here to allow you to explore occupations. That is all I have for today. Hopefully that helps you get started. Please don't hesitate to contact me or your counselor if you have any questions at all. Again, this is Mrs. Edwards in Guidance. I really hope you enjoy doing this. I think it's a really fun way to explore post-secondary options. And then you can always share your results with your counselor, with your parent, to kind of start talking about options for after high school. Have a great day, and thanks again for taking the time to listen to this video.